Welcome to the Yoga Wild YouTube channel. My name is Casey. I use the pronoun she, her, and I'm so excited because today class is in the WW Seymour Conservatory in Wright Park in Tacoma, Washington. And I am surrounded by over 500 exotic plants. And I just found out that this plant next to me is referred to as Darth Vader. And that makes me really happy. This is a short class and it focuses on your neck, shoulders, expanding your chest, stretching through your upper back. You don't need a yoga mat, you don't need props, and this can be done anywhere. So maybe you're in your garden or on a hike or out in nature and you just need a pause to be connected to your body. You can try this. And we'll get started in a standing meditation. So having a little space between your feet can be helpful. And if you have a natural turn in or out, that's perfectly fine. Maybe your feet are parallel. You can start with your hands by your side. Close your eyes or soften your gaze down to the earth. Maybe even bring your hands to your belly. And really feel your breath. Feel expansion as you inhale deep in your belly. And contraction as maybe you stand just a little taller. Inhale, expand, get wider. Exhale, contract, stand taller. And a few more mindful breaths here. Notice any smells. If you're outside, maybe the light falls on you. Does it warm your skin? Maybe you are standing on an uneven surface, and that's okay. Just be connected to your surroundings, connected to your body, connected to your breath. Then you can open your eyes or keep a soft gaze. We'll bring a little attention to the neck. So tuck your chin into your chest. Hands can be by your sides. Feel a stretch through the back of your neck. Now point your chin up toward the sky. Feel a stretch in front of your throat. Open your shoulder points wide. And continue to pulse. Tuck your chin in tight. Stretch the back of your neck. Point your chin up. Stretch the front of your throat. One more like that. Moving slow. We're not in a rush. The next time you draw your chin into your chest, pause here. Roll your right ear toward your right shoulder. So look for a stretch through the left side of your neck. And pause here a moment longer. And it's as if you had a gentle press or a sandbag on your left shoulder. Then point your chin back up. Roll your left ear to your left shoulder. And draw your chin in. Take a couple more circles that same direction. All the while you're rooted into the earth. Feel open in your chest. Just looking for sensation. If any place feels crunchy or crackly and you want to kind of linger there, add some extra movement, feel free. The next time your chin comes down to your chest, pause and take that the other way. Roll your left ear toward your left shoulder. Pause here. Feel that extra length through the right side of your neck. Maybe even a gentle press down with your right shoulder. And then point your chin back up. And take your circles this direction. If your eyes are open and you're outdoors, maybe you take in the sky, plants, trees, anything around you. Let your chin come down to your chest. Pause. And go ahead and lift your chin. Good. Now extend your right hand out wide like you are pushing something away and lower your left ear down toward your left shoulder. And this might feel different than when we had our hands down. You have an extension now with your right hand. You can stay like this or even bring your left hand to the outer part of your head. And instead of like cranking your head down, think of actually lifting the side of your head up into your hand. From here, you can even play around with your right hand, see what it feels like to kind of move it up and down. And then slowly lift your head. Extend your left hand out wide. Press, press, press like you're pushing into a wall. And lower your right ear down towards your right shoulder. Notice where you feel sensation or stretch. You can even play with fingertips being up or down. Stay here or bring your right hand to the outside of your head. Add that little gentle press up, all the while breathing. And slowly lift your head, relax your hands down. We'll focus on our shoulders a little bit more here. So bring your hands out wide. Flip your palms up, find a little lift in your chest. And then spiral your thumbs forward, down, and behind. So rotating your palms up and down. Audrey did this in her chair yoga class, and I really feel the stretch in my shoulder. So it's one of my new favorite moves. The next time your right palm flips up, keep your left palm down, and then start to lower your right ear toward your right shoulder. So like you're stretching to opposite sides of your space. And then as you lift your head, flip the switch or the facing of your palm. So left palm up and lower your left ear toward your left shoulder. And continue this side-to-side action as you lower your ear toward the palm up side, really reaching your fingertips and just taking it slow and pulsing. We'll take a couple more each side. See if you can get a little more length, a little more space. Then lift your head, relax your hands down. You can give your arms a little shake. And sweep your right arm across your chest. You could hold on with your left hand to the outer part of your arm or your forearm, feeling a stretch through the outer part of your right shoulder, maybe into your deltoid. Stay here. And then point your right elbow up toward the sky. You can bring your left hand and add a gentle press back. So we're opening, again, we're not crunching down, opening into your chest. You might feel that into your shoulders, the back of your arm. You can stay like this or bring your left hand, point your thumb down, internal rotation, and behind Gomukhasana or cow face arms. And I'm going to turn to the side or back so you can see me. So usually in a studio class, I need a strap to make this arm bind work. So you don't have to have a connection if that doesn't work for you. Just have some space between your hands and then think of opening your elbows wide. And slowly lower and release. Shake out your arms. And then we'll take that on the other side. Sweep your left arm across your chest and draw in with your right forearm. And you can always kind of play around moving your head, see if that adds sensation or stretch. Then point your left elbow up toward the ceiling. Maybe use your right hand to look for a little bit more stretch. And we're not forcing anything, just being kind, caring for your body just as if you would care for your garden. If you'd like to add the Gomukhasana variation, point your right thumb down, internal rotation, and bring your hand behind your back. And maybe your hands clasp. Again, they don't have to. You can just have some space and then open your elbows wide. Stay long in your torso, long through your sides. Draw your belly up and in. You could even start to bring your hands away from your back, a little bit more challenge. And then slow, 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 start to lower back down. Good. You can take a few big shoulder rolls one direction, and then the other way. Next, we'll move into Eagle or Garudasana arms. So sweep your right arm under your left. And as you cross, your left elbow stacks on top of your right. And there's lots of options here. Maybe just kind of the backs of your palms come together, or you might find this double bind where your palms touch. And I'll turn profile a little bit so you can see. Also, a half hug is a really nice option. So elbows are still stacked in about shoulder height. And then from your variation of your eagle arms, we're going to add a little cow-cat spine. So inhale, point your elbows up to any degree, maybe even lift your chest, maybe even gaze up. And then exhale, draw your elbows into your chest. And you might start to round just a little bit in your back. Feel your shoulder blades spread apart. Inhale, point your elbows up, a little bend in your knees. Again, you're rooted through your feet. Exhale, draw your elbows in. We'll take that one more time, really slow. Inhale, lift, big stretch up. Exhale, draw everything in. Inhale, come back to a neutral spine. Unwind your arms, reach up. Exhale, we'll take that on the other side. Sweep your left arm under your right. So keep in mind that many of us are not symmetrical. A lot of us are asymmetrical, so it can feel really different side to side. So if your pose or your arms look different on this side, that's fine. Rooted in your feet. Inhale, point your elbows up, lift your chest. Exhale, hug everything in. Find a little round in your spine, cat spine. 2 more like that. Inhale, move with your breath. Exhale. Last one. As you inhale, sweep your arms out and up, big stretch. Exhale, hands to heart center. We will close class similar to how we started in a standing meditation. So you can keep your hands at heart center or any variation that serves you. I invite you to close your eyes, or if you are outside, maybe find a plant, a tree, a flower that draws your attention and focus on that object. Come back to your mindful attention of your breath, the awareness of your inhale and exhale, of your body, and if you are practicing outside or in nature, maybe you're feeling heat from the sun, maybe there's a little chill from a breeze. Notice smells around you. Stay present in this moment. We will close with one final breath together. Inhale, fill up. Exhale, let it out. Thank you. Again, my name is Casey. If you're new to our channel, please take a moment to subscribe. Know that you are supporting a small business in Tacoma, Washington. And the Seymour Conservatory is currently closed to the public, but you can still support. They have online virtual plant sales, and we have the description, or we have the link in our description below.